back at it.
Yes.
Episode 152 with the Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow. Show. We are your hosts.
Thedoncore.
The highest hippie. Well, we ain't even gonna go there right now. You know what I'm saying? Down to a couple nuggets. This nigga want to rush and forget his bud. You know what I mean? That's how shit goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Just like that, man. I changed the jeans one time.
You get flustered when you lose a couple dollars in the night.
I mean, I wake up and I make more dollars in the morning, so I'll be alright.
Nigga said, let me double check my shit before I hit things up, and they remind me. Let me see how much I made. Alright, cool.
Well, everything I lost on the game, shit, I got back quadruple this morning.
I gotta recoup this.
I don't got it. I recouped it. This shit, I woke up with it back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's good though.
Regular shit, man. I had to take the day off. Feeling a little, I just felt like being there, man.
Motherfucker 9 to 5 right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we back at it. Niggas felt like recording, man, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we gonna start. We definitely not starting with sports.
Not gonna start there. Not off the rip.
I mean, I'll start with this with sports. We'll say a big shout out to the NFL for being on time this year. With everything going on, Corona.
Oh, okay. No, but got
the season went through
I
how it was supposed to.
Last year, I was like, what day was late?
I believe only
excuse me.
The Seattle Seahawks and another team didn't get no COVID cases. You know what I'm saying? But when other teams did catch it, shit got handled properly. Super Bowl went down the day that it was supposed to, you know what I mean? So shout out to the NFL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They showed you how to do it without a bubble, you know what I mean? So it was a couple hiccups, but shit happens like that.
For this fucking advertisement. But shout out to Hov too, since you didn't want to start with sports, but it's in the same vein for I think yesterday, was it his first, official event? For the Super Bowl?
So, yeah.
For the Super Bowl.
Because I guess it takes time for that shit to go through.
Yeah, because last year's event was already...
Had to be already booked.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's
shout out to them, Jasmine Sullivan sing.
There's a lot of black men going on. Yeah.
Her song, and the weekend killed the halftime shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shout out to Hov. Y'all killed him last year. So he turned his back on Kaepernick and shit.
And we sat here on this platform and said, let that man cook. Let's see exactly what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? And
I don't think nobody had a problem with watching Jasmine Sullivan and her and the weekend yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't forget Hov is doing that.
He was saying that shit during the performance. They would have had, what's his name, John Bovey, Bob, whatever his name. Nah, he passed away. Oh, the gay
Elton
John with the piano. They would have had Bruno Mars or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that, man. Shout out to the weekend. He shut that shit down. I think that that performance fucked with the field a little bit because after halftime there was a couple of players slipping.
They were slipping all over the place.
Yeah, so I think it affected the field, but
it always does though. It always does in some way.
Yeah.
So it either affects the field or affects the players, because then they feel like, damn, we do got another 30 minutes.
Yeah, what happened to the grounds crew?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't come here after the fucking show, but fuck it, let's stay right there. It was a corny Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was whack. I hate whack Super Bowl.
It was a corny Super Bowl.
Damn.
Shout out to Tom Brady, he got his 7th. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Arians got his first. Tom Brady got his first. Especially shout out to Bruce Arians and I would guess the uppers, right? Where they build his coaching staff is all black males and 2 female assistant coaches.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the only white coach on it. I mean, he's the head coach, but he said, "Nah, I want my team like this." You know what I'm saying? And they accommodated him. So shout out to that too. You know what I mean? For that team getting that. You want to talk about the game?
The game was whack, and it's kind of why, like, leading up to it, why I said it was like, I don't know, I'm getting a bad feeling about this shit. As soon as the barber shit happened, it was just like, first, Mahomes got hurt. He was hurt for his toe. He was still killing though. And then he got the concussion shit where he looked like he didn't know if he was playing basketball, football, or baseball.
That was the Buffalo game, right?
What,
the little concussion shit?
No.
That was the first
playoff game. He was hurt coming into the game with his foot, with his toe.
Yeah.
And then he caught the concussion shit.
Yeah, I think that's when shit started going like.
So it was like, oh shit, this nigga gonna play against Buffalo? He play against Buffalo, he get in there.
Oh, yeah.
But our O-lineman got hurt in that game too.
At the end of towards the end of the
not
game.
Buffalo.
Schwartz.
In the other game.
Schwartz, the first one. Then Fisher got hurt towards the end of the Buffalo game.
I was like, God damn. I'm like, then the backup caught the vid with the barber. With Robin, with the non-Robinson.
They was this close. If they had an extra day, that backup would have been able to come in. Because he ain't finished the 5-day protocol.
He ain't finished the 5-day shit. So they brought the practice squad niggas in, and I was like, against the niggas that just went crazy against Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. I'm like, my son got put the cape on.
He was trying.
Son, what
they say he ran nearly 500 yards scrambling.
Son, that's why I'm seeing a lot of posts now, and it's why I don't talk sports with a lot of people, because you be saying dumb shit.
Like he had a trash game.
Niggas say, yo, gotta stop with the baby goat shit. What? How? What? Son, he's 25 out of 27. He won 25 out of his last 27 games. He's been in the past 2 Super Bowls. The year before that was the AFC. His first 3 years. His first 3 years is an AFC championship and 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Give me somebody.
I mean, the only person you compare him to that is the person he played.
Is the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
So what the fuck do I call him?
And Ben Roethlisberger, but that was his team.
But what do I call him? That's the baby GOAT. I ain't calling him the GOAT. It's just like, boys, look at this kid.
Yeah, you could. Everybody has their opinions. You could call him that. You know what I'm saying? From what you see.
I'm mad that other niggas is running with my shit. I've been saying that since before he even got his first start. That's the baby GOAT right there. Watch. Niggas looking at me like I'm crazy. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think he's a great talent. I just, it's almost like with the Steph thing. Remember when how many years I was going into it with me and you, and I was like, bro, he's nice, but can he do something? And you like, what the fuck you talking about? Can he do something? A big moment, please. The Super Bowl was a big moment that he won because he brought them back. This would have been crazy if he would have kept it close and pulled it out at the end.
This is impossible.
Because with everything that we saying right now, how we started the conversation with a loss, we would have started the conversation with a win. If he would have won, we would have been like, the offensive line was hurt, but that nigga put his cape on it. So it goes both ways.
Because even then, we didn't even get to talk about Andy Reid signing with the car crash.
Offensive linebacker coach. He got into a car crash. So everybody fucked up with that. Think about that. Why he drinking and driving?
Reid signed. He was going by driving truck, struck 2 stopped vehicles on interstate entrance ramp, 2 officers. He had consumed 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks beforehand. According to search warrant filed in Jackson County, Missouri.
We all got different intakes, boy. We all get drunk different ways. I take 2 sips and I'm done. 2 shots and I'm done to some dark liquor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so there's a lot of shit that's going on with them yesterday. You can see it. They was just like,
and then
like riled up. They was trying to rile themselves up. And when I seen them piss Brady off, I was like, that was the wrong thing to do.
And not to put them on the back burner or nothing. Tampa Bay defense came to play. Like they did on playoffs. Yeah, they came to play. Like they came to hit somebody in their mouth. Like, come here.
And that's why I said I'm getting worried because
they couldn't do nothing with Shaq Barrett coming off the edge because
this is not basketball. Nah. This isn't even baseball where it isn't even baseball where you go.
No,
get lucky on the pitch and hit it home run.
Every player has to rely on every
game. is one on the line. The line.
If it's like
the game is one on the
your whole line start
line of
good,
scrimmage.
your quarterback feel good, the running back feel good, then
look
the
at
wide
what we
receivers
look
can do
at
what
what
they
we
do.
looking at, bro.
Yeah,
when he says hike, look,
they was
there's
in his
3
face.
niggas there.
That's not even 2 seconds.
You can't, and it's not saying that he got to do something, bro. You got to give credit to the other side in that, and that's what I be trying to point out to niggas with football. That's like the Giants. For me to discredit what the Buccaneers did, it'll be the same thing niggas did with the Giants when they played Brady.
Yeah, niggas try.
When I see what Brady does in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl, it makes me appreciate it.
Niggas just try to put it on Tom Brady that he lost the Super Bowl.
Right. Oh, no. Not even just that, bro. Oh, they only won because the nigga caught the lucky catch. Mm-hmm. Bro, what was the score of the game? What was the score of the game? 17? 17-21? Is that not the year that they were undefeated and scoring 50-something points a game?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the shit I'll be pointing out. No, nigga, the defense put us in our position to win that game. Mm-hmm. And even David Tyree, that's not the touchdown.
But then that's multiple Tom Brady Super Bowls.
But then you know what niggas say? But if Samuel catch that interception, then game is over. It's the defense. The defense, it was on them to stop him. They did. You don't hold Brady against, that doesn't go against Brady. So it's the same shit.
How
many penalties went against the defense?
That's always the subtitle of a Super Bowl. Great offense versus a great defense. Which one is gonna...
Where's the penalties at?
The penalties was more on going towards Kansas City side.
His interceptions, great plays on the ball. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
He threw 4 of them shit, beginning of the game. Nah, bro.
Yeah. And
so that's what I mean. You can't just put it on him like that was the only phase of the game that was affected. The biggest part of the game that was affected was the line of scrimmage and being out-coached on Kansas City defensive side.
Yeah, because Kansas City defense was flustered from jump. They was just like, what the hell is going on?
What's going on?
They running the ball, and like I told you,
we watching it. They see the play fake and they just run back. I'm like, where the fuck you going? He's throwing it to the running back.
That second Gronkowski touchdown was crazy up the middle.
Where the fuck? Why y'all running back like that? He's dumping that shit to the running back, bro.
They had a good defensive scheme. They had a good overall game.
They had a great
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Look, great play on the ball.
Yeah. And that's because, like, what we starting with, the O-line, Patrick Mahomes got to rush to his spot.
He has to get out.
He got to rush to his spot, and
then
he can't move the defender with his eyes or nothing because he's focused on this part now. So it's like, oh, shit.
When it's natural for them, right? Because Kansas City is a machine, like I keep saying. Like what you say, oh, would he be able to do it with the pieces he has? It's not just the pieces he has. It's the game plan. It's
from the top
everything.
Yeah.
He had the same fucking weapons. The only weapons he didn't have was the big white boys up front. Mm-hmm. That let him step back there and go.
Yeah. Where it looks like he's unstoppable.
Right, where you get that time.
And you never give up.
It's the same
Offensive
shit.
linemen never get credit.
But when you see the practice squad
when
out
you
there,
watch the game and you like and
when
you
the
watch,
if
you watch a breakdown of a game with somebody that knows football and be like, look at this. This is why this gentle move right here makes this person move this way.
When you see the whole penalties on it, when you look at the whole penalties, it ain't like that. When it's like around the net, you like, God damn.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, okay. But you do need Fisher, who I don't even value as a top O-liner. But
you don't play Madden, you niggas. 81 is definitely different from a 76.
57.
From a 67.
You go from 81 to 76 to 57, you in trouble, bro.
Those are different. Yeah, it's different tiers to this shit, man. It's playing faster. It's moving strong. And Dominic Sue is moving them with one arm. Like,
yeah, what I'm gonna do Friday when I'm looking at that shit? Nah, better off. Nah, it is what it is. I can't do nothing. I know they're gonna lose.
Yeah,
But
it was a scary sight. It was a scary sight. That was his first time in the NFL not throwing no touchdown.
But I'm telling you, stupid niggas right now that live in the moment. Like I said, he's won 25 out of 27. He's only lost 2 of those games. 2 of them was championship games, Super Bowl and the AFC.
He wanted to tell Brady.
Brady. I seen somebody say, "Yo, every time he go against Brady, he lose." I was like,
that's why I had to shut that down with last night when he said that. He said he lost. He beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
No, he lost. He hasn't beat him in the playoffs.
He beat him in the regular season. Yeah.
He's 2-2 against him. 2 wins in the regular season and 2 losses in the playoffs.
So bad. Praise Tom Brady.
I'm never gonna praise Tom Brady, but he is the legend of legends, and what's it? I'm not gonna praise him because there's enough niggas out here on his dick acting like they Buccaneers fans.
Yeah, like just imagine, man, you being at your job 15 years. You did everything, man. You was employee of the month every month, every year, You brought the company money and you leave and you do the same thing with a new company with nobody know you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I guess I don't want to bring the pandemic shit into it because everybody had that. You know what I'm saying? But just going to a new team, a new system, and trying to implement your system, and I don't know how you 43 years old and humbling yourself to vibe with 20-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what's up, y'all? You know, like, let's just try to get this done. Well, however he talks to them, it got to be his leadership. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, he the legend of all legends in American sports. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy he got his 7th one where I could appreciate it. Because if he got this in New England, I would be fucking hating. But I'm not mad. Like I've been said that I'm not mad that he won on Tampa. I'm not mad that he won. I just hate the fucking Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't even hate Brady like that because he didn't stop my team from winning. So I have no reason to hate him.
Yeah,
but I don't understand.
He never really.
I don't understand. Like you, for example, Jets fans and Steelers fans and all these niggas out here who are fans of teams that.
My team, individual players. For me, individual players. Get it.
This nigga who
destroyed
your team, and you like, oh my god, I love it. Fucking girl. I'm like, yo, what type of shit is that? Nah, that's a different type of appreciation.
But that's like
because
you saying Jordan is nice. You saying he's nice, and he killed your team, and you seen it, you witnessed it.
But I'm ready to say he not the GOAT. What the fuck are you talking about? See, this is what I be saying. Shit I be saying, I think people be taken out of context. Yeah. My thing, right, in that sense is, I'm just not rushing to say it because I hate this nigga. And I got the sneakers on, like I said on the shit again.
You try to find somebody that's good.
Ron, do it. Do it, but make me be like, yeah. It's true. I don't want to be just saying it and I'm like.
Do it with some veracity, yeah.
I don't want to be like, yeah, that nigga LeBron is gone. I'm like.
You still got certain shit that's like.
Yeah, bro, it's not there for me. I told you when it'll be there. He's right there.
And that's somewhat.
But
like
other than that, I hate that nigga.
That's somewhat like this conversation because.
Appreciate it.
Now
but fuck you.
Now in like 5 or 6 years, depending on what Patty do, niggas gonna be saying that same shit. Like, yo, we want somebody to pass this nigga, and it don't matter if he finished with 4 rings, but his aesthetics, the way he looked. His numbers, he's the GOAT. That's what people might say, you know what I'm saying? Because what it took Tom Brady, why he's doing this? Why he's winning championships? Because I got to pass a motherfucker that never threw an interception in the Super Bowl. He won 4 in a row.
I have to eclipse.
I gotta eclipse those type of little.
Like they was doing it in the game last night though. They said, see if Patty would have won this one, then he'll have 2 and it'll be 2-6 and he beat him. So then he that's 4. He get if he get the 6 and then he tie him and he beat him, then we can say that he's better than him. But now that he loses to him, he has to get to 7 and pass 7. But then it's always that he lost to him. It's like, bro, why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that? It's okay with him just being the baby GOAT, because that just shows, bro, can none of these niggas be compared to that?
Mm-hmm.
No one's going to be compared to Brady, but the fact that it's a nigga here that's just completed his 3rd season and you like, boy, not just his fans.
Yeah,
you niggas see it too. Stop acting like that because this is the first game he lost by more than 7 fucking points.
Since high school.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? The nigga don't lose by more than 7 points. You see his face? He said, yo, this is the... Yo, they really beat us bad. Like this is the worst I've been beat in a long time. Like he should look like that, niggas. If y'all
and he's still only 26.
If you walked around since high school knocking everybody the fuck out, not beating them up, but knocking everybody the fuck out. And then the first time, you know, shit is not in your favor. You see it. He's seen it.
You run into that older nigga that was doing the same shit.
I need these niggas to block. And it ain't happening early. And he's still going down throwing like this. Perfect passes, bouncing off niggas' face masks. He like, boy, what do you want me to do now?
Yeah.
Huh? Throw it to myself?
Yeah.
Come on, a few.
Shout out to Tom and Rob. They passed Rice and Montana. Most touchdowns in Super Bowls.
That's cool.
Combination. Plenty of
That's
records
cool
like
because
that.
I watched it. I watched every Super Bowl, so.
That's what I was telling my man Willow. We grew up in an era where we witnessed a lot of greatness and history that
it's always like that.
That might not be topped.
It's always like that. Don't get it confused.
It's errors with
it's always errors like that. The bar is set and then the bar is passed.
But I think we growing up in one of them times that's like gonna be talked about for a long time. 2 different athletes that been to their respected championships more than 10 times a piece. Like that's just sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who saw that. We're going to have to go back to Bill Russell era. For them old dudes to talk to us about seeing somebody that dominated their sport.
It's never happened.
It hasn't happened since that. We'll see the Buffalo Bills, but that's 4 in a row. We'll see
they lost.
The Lakers, but that's 5.
They winning and losing.
Yeah. The Spurs, never back to back, but there. You know what I'm saying? But it's not as fancy. We seen a couple dynasties in our times, but what I'm saying is that timeless greatness. You know what I'm saying?
We seen some potential dynasties too, because I mean
Golden State. Shit.
No, they're not a potential.
5 years in a row, 3.
I'm not doing that. That's bullshit.
No, I feel you. If they get another 5 in a row and go to 2 or 3,
they repeat it.
Yeah, 15. No, yeah. The 2 with KD. To that. They was going for the 3-peat against Toronto. Remember? They won 15, lost 16, 17, 18, then lost.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't count it. That's not how I grew up as dynasties. 3 out of 4, 3 in a row. What was the San
Francisco dynasty with Joe?
3 out of 4.
And how long was their reign like killing shit? Like 6, 7 years? Yeah, but did you say they won 3 out of 5?
Huh? 3 out of 5, no.
That's...
close fight.
So is LeBron himself a dynasty?
I said that.
No, I'm just asking. So Tom Brady himself is a dynasty.
Yes, I said that.
And those the legacies.
Bro.
We saw Barry Bonds 700 and something.
Bro, them 2 niggas, right? It doesn't look at Brady. Oh my God, bro. See, this is the shit I be talking about. I don't hate this nigga the way I hate Joe. Jordan is the nigga I despise, right? What are we going back to? 2015? Can you bring this up? Past couple Super Bowls? Can you bring that up on the computer, please?
Tom Brady's?
No. Just pick up the past few years. What I think it's since 15.
All right, you want to go to the last 6 Super Bowls?
Is it 6? Because I won't even get in depth to the seasons and how they broke down in the rosters and even when they was talking about getting rid of him and if he fucked up that year, remember that? Yeah. Fucked up. They was going to get rid of him.
The last 5 years, from 2015 to now.
Well, what's the,
obviously it's going to be 6.
What's 2015?
That was Seattle and Denver.
What was the year before that, though?
The year before that.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle and Denver had to be 2014. We got it right here. Right here for you. But in these last 5, from 2015 to now, Tom Brady won 4. Baltimore? Yeah, Baltimore and San Francisco.
Okay, so go from there. That's Colin Kaepernick, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go from there.
And Joe Flacco. Super Bowl. You took what's
go
your
from right there. Go down. That's 1. I'm counting the last. I want to do the last 6. I'm not counting this year because he just won. You understand what I'm saying?
Seattle and Denver.
Okay, that's 2.
Seattle won. New England and Seattle.
He didn't win. He
Seattle
lost that.
Seattle won that one. No, New England won that one.
Okay, right.
That was the Malcolm Butler play. They was going for
count the ones he won. I'm just counting how many it is.
Super Bowl 50 was Denver and Carolina. Denver won.
Yeah,
then after that was New England and Atlanta.
Until he came back, that's the one I said he the fucking
greatest comeback. Then the next year he lost to Philly.
Right, that's 3 though.
Mm-hmm. Then he came back. Look at this nigga, and beat the Rams.
That's 4. So that's 3 out of the 4 that he been in. So 3 out of 6. The past 6 right there. And then the year after that is the Chiefs.
The Chiefs and the 49ers. Then this year.
And then this year. So he won 4 out of the last 6.
Yep.
If the Warriors are a dynasty with 3 and 5, and he won 4 out of 6, and he's 43, so I put him at the age of 37, since the age of 37 to now. He's a dynasty.
He won 4 Super Bowls since Max Kellerman, dumbass, said he was falling off a cliff.
LeBron has been to 10 straight.
10 out of 11.
10 out of 11.
He's been to 10 out of 20. If you just... Because, remember, he won 3 his first go-round. Then he didn't win for 10 years.
11 of the past 15 championships.
Yeah. 01, 02, 03. I'm not even on that. Here we go, right here. I got you right here.
Yeah, that's self-dynasty shit to me. That's self-dynasty. He's 3 and 8, right?
Bro?
Yeah.
4 and 7.
4 and 7, so he's been in 4 and 7.
No, 4 and 6.
He's been in 10 times.
10 out of the last 11. Remember,
10 out of
Toronto got there.
So he's been in 10 of the last 15. I mean, damn. I mean, what are we talking about? So I see what you're saying as far as like we living in like probably one of those eras that in 20 years, because you got to keep an account like Kobe still is in this era, and then you got KDs, you know what I'm saying, and then we go to football, we got Patrick Mahomes, you got Lamar Jacksons, and so yeah, you might be right, bro. I didn't think about it like that, just living in the moment, but I felt like this Super Bowl, no matter who won, credit was to be given on both sides. Now, I would say this to play devil's advocate. I'm watching the game, and I'm like, they got 31. I still don't feel like in a dominating game that they had, that they scored enough to beat the Chiefs. They must not have his line.
Again, you feel that way, right? I think it would have been final score like the one that I said, 37 to 20 something. I just think the defense was hungry. I don't know. Cause then they had Tyreek Hill. They had 3 niggas on Tyreek Hill.
I mean,
every time they was just trying to shut that down.
But that's negated when you only got 2 seconds to throw the ball.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I just think the defense was just hungry. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we not gonna play no.
No, I was just playing devil advocate.
Yeah.
I think, like they coming back next year. I think we can see it.
Trying to find something to keep MJ above him.
I think
he got more MVPs in his finals.
I think we'll see a repeat next year. Right.
The same Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
And I think it's.
Oh, you had to wait to hear him say he was coming back next year, right?
Yeah.
You was in
he said no. He didn't say I'm.
You was like, yo, I need this nigga to pull a John Elway right now.
I need him to get the fuck out of here.
And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. He gonna play 2 more years. 45, he done.
Yeah.
I think his wife was gonna threaten him like, yo, I'm gonna leave you.
Finish that off. That game was won at the line of scrimmage, and the miscues on Kansas City defense, man.
Yeah.
All them penalties is just some of them was phantom calls, but I mean, it's a big game.
Shout out to the Chiefs organization, man. Shout out to Patty. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be back. I don't know. Niggas talking about we gonna retool, but. Look, man, 73-133 when niggas talking.
I think the most y'all do is like bring like backups for y'all O-line that's better than y'all backups. Make sure everybody's healthy, and whoever y'all gonna let go or sign, they'll just find replacements for that.
They need better linebackers too.
Yeah, you need to twinkle with the defense a little bit just so it could be a little.
But like I said, Leonard Fournette.
Because like when y'all won the Super Bowl, when y'all went out and got Terrell Suggs. And he helped a lot.
Yeah.
So you need to do pickups like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but young players like Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes, this shit is a learning tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't ever want to feel like that again. So, do what you gotta do to be prepared, even if you're not prepared, like injury wise and shit like that. Just let's make it closer next time. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I mean? But
I had Leonard Fournette, X Factor, man. As soon as I see him
he should have won the MVP.
Me too, I felt like that. As soon as I see him getting crazy the way he was, I was like,
or give it to the whole defense.
The defense.
Yeah, because that's when the game was won.
I felt like the Giants defense should have won the first one. Either or, because the second one they had Brady shook. But it was a trash ass Super Bowl overall. I hate when the year ends like that. It don't like if the Chiefs had won like that, I still wouldn't be happy. I don't like that.
Like that, y'all.
I don't like it. You don't like that.
I ain't like it. I was just excited to see history in the making. But we were sitting there together. I wasn't too excited. I like to see Rob Gronkowski win because, to me, he's never gonna pass Tony Gonzalez. And it's funny, niggas gonna be like, Core hate that shit because niggas like, nigga, all you talk about is rings and shit. He got 4, this nigga don't got none. This nigga, my son is Spanish. He's the best tight end ever. He gonna be 1, but Gronkowski is 1A, 1B. He number 2 all time. Like, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. And shout out to Mike Evans, you know what I'm saying?
Mike E, not Mike O.
But everybody that scored the touchdown in the Super Bowl wasn't on this team last year. Go figure. Gronkowski, Fournette, and Antonio Brown. Shout out to my boy. I see you, AB.
The team of misfits. The team of misfits.
Sometimes that's what you need, some niggas that been through shit, you know what I'm saying?
The team of misfits and players that nobody wanted. Dominic Sue, LaShawn McCoy, Leonard Fournette.
And a leader that's gonna be like, yo, can you not have
Evans.
the antics? That's just, your talent is enough.
Gronkowski was retired. Somebody else was there.
Your man Brake got his Super Bowl ring, right?
Yo, what is he? White and black?
I don't know. He probably like Travis Kelce. They got that soul. NFL Hall of Fame class?
Who on there?
They was elected last night.
I didn't see it.
Peyton Manning, Calvin Johnson,
Megatron,
Alan Faneca, John Lynch,
Alan Faneca, John Lynch,
Charles Woodson.
Yeah. That's the GOAT right there.
You already know, top 5.
one to go to.
Alan Faneca, Tom Flores, Calvin Johnson, John Lynch, Peyton Manning, Bill Nunn, Drew Pearson, and Charles Woodson headline
Charles Woodson twice.
Yeah, I was just naming the ones that's headlining it. So, shout out to all of them. Calvin Johnson is the youngest to make it into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Because he retired, early.
Yeah.
He said, "No, I'm out. This school has been good. It's been real, but."
Yeah, Peyton Manning definitely first ballot. My boy Alan Faneca, you know, that's Pittsburgh Jet shit right there.
Yeah. We all was trash, too. That's crazy.
You think, so shout out to the NFL, you know what I mean? Shout out to them.
Great season.
Yeah, great season. A lot of fans was putting up signs, I don't want the NFL season to be over, but shit happened. Damn, this nigga hurt again 2 to 4 weeks, bro.
Yeah, they gonna trade him.
I guess that was good for you not to accept that trade, my guy.
You trying to trade him?
Yeah, remember I told you I was trying to get Zion.
Oh, yeah.
Because boy is 0 and whatever. I just won my 3rd game in a row, nigga. Bro, nigga, I'm 3 and 4 now. I'm lit, nigga.
I ain't even checked that shit. I think I'm on the
Yeah, I'm lit. Yeah, let's get into some basketball. You think they should have an All-Star game?
No.
You know they all do.
Yeah. Niggas is retarded, bro.
I don't think they should have an All-Star game either, but what I am gonna say is I think a lot of people like LeBron and them, Giannis and them like that, they gonna decline. And I guess we'll get to see the Jaylen Browns and Jason Tatums and Mitchells and
I don't know. I think niggas gonna play.
certain niggas, yes, definitely gonna play. Lillard gonna play. Westbrook gonna play. I get it. Bill definitely gonna play. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like these first time and second time young dudes. You know what I mean?
Niggas gonna be hyped just that.
Yeah, it'd be like fuck that nigga. I'm in the All Star game. What is you talking about? We in there. Do all my shit.
My son Julius might be there.
He should.
He should, man.
He killing this shit, man. You know that's my nigga right there, son. I fuck with that nigga 24/7. I don't care what uniform.
I was mad we lost yesterday because he was killing.
He just got a point guard. Y'all got Derrick Rose.
Yeah, we got D Rose.
D Rose.
We ain't done yet.
You know my son moving to Brooklyn.
We ain't done yet. We got some more moves for niggas.
Yeah, y'all got some people y'all portrayed like we was saying, like I was saying. So go do y'all thing. What
But
else?
I don't believe in no All-Star game and shit. I think that's dumb. Just focus on the season while we can.
Yeah, just let it go straight through, man. If you want to give them a break, give them a break. Don't do no game, no All-Star game. Just give them a break. You know what I'm saying?
Let them rest.
If you want to do some corny NFL shit and let niggas do Zoom shit and talk and shit or whatever.
Go versus the highlights.
Yeah, call Swiss.
Call Swiss and Tim.
Like, what's good with the NBA versus? Yeah, you know, we on that.
Yeah, but if they do, I mean...
That would be hard. Zion and LeBron, high school highlights.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy.
Zion might win that.
Win. He was doing
LeBron gonna have to throw some NBA shit in there right now.
Bro, you know. So I always doing some outlandish shit in high school, bro.
Tyreek used to come across the hall like, yo. He was like 13. Like, yo, you see this kid Zion? I said, Zion? Yeah.
Yeah, Williamson.
He a beast. Yeah, he is. But since we in the NBA, where all the hype around him?
Where is it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't mean it I'm not saying it in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Zion. Nah, hell no. I fuck with Zion. I'm just saying where all the hype at. You think people just letting him be now? Like, let's just see what he does. Because last year was so much pressure on him. Last year they were saying he was going to be the face of the league and all this other shit. And then he wasn't playing. Yeah, you know niggas was saying that. Don't do that. That's what niggas was saying. Because they didn't know about Ja Morant. Everybody was giving him Rookie of the Year. Everybody was saying he's going to be the one.
If niggas was saying that, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't hearing that.
Yeah, man. I'll pull up some clips, man.
I heard niggas comparing him to LeBron because of the body pose and all that. But
yeah, and
I don't. The
say he gonna run the league for the next couple years or whatever. But it was hype around him.
Yeah, she was hype around Zion, but I think people seen him for who he is, bro. Yeah. He's a freak athlete, and if he's gonna develop into what people expect him to be, it's not gonna happen right now. But Zion's been doing his thing.
Yeah, but I think that that was a mistake picking up Steven Adams, because he clogs the paint, and Zion can't really maneuver how he maneuvers.
Well, they picked him up because Zion doesn't crash the boards like that.
Yeah.
They expected to be good this year, and they're not.
Yeah, they're not good this year.
So that's the real issue on where the hype dies, because they're not doing good. But if they was doing good, a lot of his stats and shit, it'll be highlighted and spoke on more.
Yeah.
But it's not there. I mean, Julius Randle is playing better than him.
He playing better than a lot of people right now.
Right. So, talk about him for what?
Well, you saw how they was roasting this dude, the Chicago Bulls commentary at the Bulls game. He had a fake Jordan jersey on.
Nah.
The commentators was roasting him, like really roasting him, and the Chicago Bulls organization was like, all right, we gonna send him a nice. They sent him like 3 Jordan jerseys. It was a couple days ago, 2 days ago, something like that. Happy birthday to Trayvon Martin, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He'd have been 26.
It's been, what, 8 years?
Yeah, he'd have been 26. He passed away at 18, 17.
9 years.
Crazy.
Man, RP, man. Rest in power. Death to Zimmerman.
Then my boy Victor Cruz gave Carucci the chop. Said it's over.
It's over now. What is this? Numbers in your pocket.
Nigga said they gave Russell Wilson the Walter Payton Man of the Year award for taking care of Future's son. Niggas is disrespectful, bro.
See? I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? She was at the Super Bowl looking weird.
Ciara?
Ciara.
Cause I don't know why she had a black mask on.
Mm-hmm.
With black shades on, and her hair was over her face. Like, where we going? Where we going?
Yeah, we don't know it's you.
Word. She's still bad, though.
They gave him an award for being a good step happy.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But more in the vein of the Black History Month and shit going down, Georgia and Kamala Harris helped pass that bill, 1.9 trillion. You know what I'm saying?
For the STEMI, you mean?
Yeah, for the STEMIs to hit. You know what I mean?
Send that out, man.
So, shout out to them. You
We
know
definitely need it.
Well, we definitely need that. I was going through the internet. Why this dude getting locked up? He getting sentenced on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
The judge is bad. Boy trying to get that. He like, yo, I just want to tell you, you very beautiful. You know, before we start the the proceedings, she like, oh, thank you. You know, flattery will get you a lot of places, but it's not gonna get you nowhere here.
Oh. Damn, she just shot my man. Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? She was sexy as hell.
She just fucking shot. You don't know if it'll work unless you try, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling this year. I'm ready to shoot some shots. You know what I mean?
You never tried?
I'm pulling up from 45, nigga.
What if her head she like
And
that?
I'm trying to hit bank.
I let this
That's how nasty I'm shooting this year. Nigga Cole gonna be calling me from the bench. I'm already shooting, nigga. Nigga, what's up?
What happened?
Niggas will be like, oh, this nigga's crazy.
Oh, you out here?
He made that?
Oh, you out here already? Okay, cool. Fuck it.
Yes, sir. It's going down. Like, enough of that. You know what I mean? Fuck all that bullshit, man. People be playing around.
Yeah, time to stop playing around.
Yeah.
That's like my son said on Saturday at the event. Nigga told me it's chess, not checkers. I smacked the shit out of him and said it's not a game. That bar had me dying, bro. What?
I smacked the shit out of him and told him it's not a game.
Nigga said it's chess, not checkers.
I ain't gonna let you get into that event too tough, cause we might be having an interview with.
Oh, who you trying to bring?
We might bring Skrilla Vision up here.
Yeah, my son Dro.
Yeah, that might
he
be
was
going
with me on
real
Saturday.
soon. Yeah,
He was
cause
with me on Saturday. He was rapping.
yeah, I want to get back in the studio, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get that done real quick. So I'll let y'all chop it up about that, and then we chop it up about his platform, and then we just chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
And keep chopping it.
Shit like that.
But that shit was dope. Dope. Shout out to We Go Hard. Platoon Book 1. Shit was dope on Saturday.
Let's get back in your lane, man. You seen they knocked up this German dude for the Bitcoin fraud?
Nah, nigga, Bitcoin fraud.
60 mil. He got 60 mil in the bank. He ain't trying to give him the password. He like, I don't remember. They like, what's the password? I don't remember. You can touch me all you want. You know how Germans talk. And you know they torturing his ass right now. That's 60 mil, nigga.
You trying to get his shit?
Yeah. Cause he was a fraud. He got all of it fraud. So they locked him up. The man was sentenced to jail time. Has since served his term, maintaining his silence throughout while police made repeated failed efforts to crack the hard drive code to access more than 1,700 Bitcoin, said a prosecutor in the Bavarian town of Kempten. Yeah, that boy not giving that up. How much time I gotta do?
That's a lot of money, bro.
He said, how much time I gotta do?
Some Bitcoins is like $53,000.
Yeah. They saying German police see $60 million worth of Bitcoin from a fraudster, but there's one problem. He will not give it up.
Yeah, niggas ain't getting that.
Yeah, he getting that.
What the fuck is up with this t-shirt, B? This shit is
He getting that, and by the time that they see the transaction and everything, he gonna at least keep half of that.
Boy, this crypto shit is different, boy. Niggas ain't getting my shit, you heard?
Out of here.
Niggas, even the Dogecoin shit been going crazy all weekend, up and down, up and down, up and down, and you get paid. So you can see now that's at 7 fucking cents. This fucking Bitcoin is at $42,000, bro. You said he had 1,700 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas gonna have to kill me.
Yeah. That shit is crazy.
Niggas gonna have to kill me.
Nigga said he's a fucking legend.
That's gonna be the new shit. Niggas gonna have niggas run down niggas for their stocks.
Nigga said Casanova got in trouble for that
Yeah,
video.
for that Junebug shit, yeah.
Hey, you in the feds. What you doing? This is crazy, man.
Oh, man.
He needs to just stay out the
But
way.
it's like you said when you seen the video, he was like, he looked comfortable. They gotta get him out of there. I said, he a jail nigga. It ain't no disrespect to saying that. Like, you know what I mean when I say
Yeah,
that.
they get in their lane and they're there. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's they world. I mean, boy, you see his album. That ain't no bullshit. He ain't putting that on the cover and making that the name of his album.
Take commissary.
That's what it is, man.
You know what I mean?
So he like, damn, I'm in.
Shout out to everybody that's
he's-
in jail, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't no place for, like we always say, ain't no place for no human being, man. Hold your heads, man.
You know, he got wind in that Junebug shit and was like, oh, man, I'm missing this.
Outside getting crazy. Fuck it, let's do
He
it.
said, you hear that beat? He said, fuck it, let's do it. He said, oh, you got the jack? Nah, do
Yeah,
it.
that be making me want to do that shit. I be like, nah, I can't do that shit.
I didn't know that shit. That shit's so easy.
That beat, come on, that shit like, oh,
That shit like the Pee Wee Herman, bro.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Just not.
They just put a different twist to it.
This way, it's this
straightforward,
way. Instead of this, it's the Pee Wee Herman.
That Pee Wee Herman was hard too.
Fact. It's just that beat is better.
Killing that shit.
So everything is recycled, man.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. We
Nope.
all know that.
Hell no.
We all know that.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Cass still. Hold your head and just stay out of trouble, bro.
Yeah, man, just stay out the way so you come back home as
The
soon
fuck
as
out.
possible
Yeah,
because it look like you just gonna be doing some time. So they not trying to.
Yeah, they said my son is a danger to the community. When they start talking like, they start saying shit like that, you know they after you.
They not
after you, they
just
they
not
on
trying.
you.
Yeah, they not trying to let you go. No way.
Yeah, they ain't trying to let you rock, bro. Whatever happened or who you connected to or they allege you did, they not bullshit.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. So I never wanted to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So hold your heads. T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle, suspended production.
They suspended it?
Mm-hmm. Due to the allegations.
Okay, now let's talk about it, because now it's affecting business. When it starts to affect
This
business,
ain't no hoax no more, huh?
then you kind of give, it's like I said, you give light to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's different than speaking on it and then, like, fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I saved the story. I was like, oh, it came back up. Trying to wrap your head around it.
Yeah, as to like, why would you suspend your production? Like, that's your bread. That's the brand.
All right, but I don't think they have anything to do with that.
It's the channel. It's the channel. The channel did it to them.
I think that the production they suspended, like
because of the allegations.
So now you got to get that right, and then we could continue with business. If it is what it is, then it's done. We done, but we can't keep going with business right now. You know that's how they gonna come at you. Was that
Have they been charged?
No.
With anything? Oh, this is wacky.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Allegations, so.
That's what allegations do? So anybody could come out any given time and say that Joe Budden raped them?
Yeah. But they saying that the police is looking into this, so I guess that's more why, because there's more of a intense thing going on to where people's looking into it more. So I don't know. They probably investigating the girls that said it, things of that nature. So I don't know. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird, bro.
So
That's real weird.
I don't know, man. Shit is getting crazy out here.
I was just like really thinking about that shit.
That's fucked up. So now I don't think that they made the story up. Now I think it's those people that's trying to either they making the story up and lying or it's true. You know
So do you think it's true? You think they like sex trafficking?
Shit, yeah.
Women?
I ain't saying if it's true or not. I don't know what to believe. I don't believe nothing I read or see. Unless I'm there. I don't know.
Likewise. Especially out of control shit like that. That just sounds crazy, bro.
Hold up. Alright, how this work?
What's this?
Diddy is suing Sean John for $25 million for using his image without permission.
I thought he was Sean John.
His name is Sean John, right?
No,
his name is Sean Combs. Okay. So Sean John was just like a brand that he made up.
I don't know now.
So how does that work?
Unless he sold Sean John.
Which I believe he did.
And now whoever has it now use his likeness. And they're getting sued for it.
For not asking for permission?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
You brought the company from me. You ain't bought me, nigga. You brought that name.
Yeah.
So if you think you're gonna use me to resell your shit or market it, I'm gonna sue the shit out you.
Yeah, like they put a P. Diddy shirt out. His face on it, some shit like that. Yeah, Sean John shirt, but it has his face on it or something. Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm selling shit out you.
You using the name, yeah, correct. That's yours. All day. Sean John on the shirt, some shit like that on jeans.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't put P. Diddy face on nothing. This is P. Diddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue the shit out you. That's what's gonna happen. It has to happen. It's unfortunate, because you shouldn't have did that. It's not unfortunate that I'm doing it. It's unfortunate that you did what you did, and now I have to sue your dumb ass to show you shouldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. When I seen it, I was just like, huh? Nigga sued this though? No, but then I'm like, yo, it's 2021. I'm pretty sure Diddy sold that shit. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he sold that shit in like 2013 or something like that.
I ain't seen that nigga rock the, Sean John shit since Voter died.
Like 2010.
Nah. Was that for Obama? No.
Who was that for? That wasn't for no Bush, nigga. That was for Obama.
You sure?
I think that was the second term.
Nah, 106 in Park was not on for Obama's second time, bro.
2010?
Second time?
What was his first term? 2007?
2008 to 12.
Yeah. Pedro Gomez passed away.
From ESPN?
Rest in peace to the GOAT.
Pedro Gomez from ESPN?
Always somebody I looked up to just because he was of Hispanic heritage and he was always at the World. He covered 25 World Series, 30 World Cups. Survived by his wife, 2 sons and a daughter. Yeah, my son Pedro Gomez passed away, bro.
Damn.
That's my guy right there.
That's the second analyst in 2 weeks.
Who else?
Say cool.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace to him. We really didn't bring that up and talk too much about it.
I did. That was my man. Shay Cool, man.
Yeah.
He held it down on NBA TV. Facts.
How you felt? How you felt about Jim Jones on the Joe Budden podcast?
I only seen the clip, I only seen the clip.
Oh, you ain't watched the whole?
Nah.
I think they talked to him for like 45 minutes.
In the clip I seen, I was like, it's crazy.
Oh, you saw like a clip on Instagram or some shit like that. Oh, you saw like a minute clip. You gotta watch the whole thing.
I said it's crazy. I was just saying the same shit on the podcast. They don't get the credit and acknowledgement and appreciation that Dipset deserves.
Yeah.
Not only for what they brought to the game, but what they birthed from the mega stars of this generation, this past era, man. It comes from Dipset, it comes from Bird Gang, it comes from...
They tried to bring up Max with him, and he was like, nah, you know, because I like y'all. We just not going to ask about him. We just not going to talk about that, alright? But I think it was, I like to see, It
was more respectable because it's sports. It ain't seem like...
Yeah, because he fuck with Joe Buttons and more broken up, and he fuck with Ball, and more...
He fuck with French.
Yeah, and now he fuck with French again, so... It wasn't no disrespect, he was just like, because
we not doing that.
Yeah, we just not going to talk about that, it's good, so... But I like to see Jim Jones come out and talk because he's doing so much for the game right now that a lot of people not seeing. You know what I'm saying? With that quarantine studios and all that shit like that. And every time I see him, I think about wildn when he tell him to holler at me when you 10 years in at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you personally yourself, you know what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing. Jim Jones, like I think Jim Jones took that to the heart. Like I gotta learn how to rap better. And he always progressively gets better. So you know, shout out to that right there.
I always love Jimmy, man. He remind me of myself, but I just don't like rapping. I don't like myself rapping. I think it's corny for me to rap.
I don't get it.
I know you never did. I just think so. I'm not a rapper, bro.
Ain't nobody a rapper that raps. Like
niggas,
2 rappers in the
Niggas
game.
is rappers when they choose to be a rapper, bro. I never felt like, yeah, that's how I express myself.
Yeah.
That ain't me.
You ready for coming to America too?
Hold on. Because the moment nigga tell me I'm trash, I'm gonna want to fight.
And what?
Rap it.
Why?
This is how I am, bro. I might be trash. I can't do nothing. And you talking crazy. Now I gotta whip your ass and show you what I was rapping about was real.
But if we making millions of
fuck
dollars,
it.
that don't got nothing to do with them. I'm pretty sure
What you talking
niggas.
about if
I'm
in
pretty
that-
sure
you talking
niggas
about-
tell Fat Joe that he ain't
You
shit.
talking about if I'm in that position?
Yeah, I'm saying.
But if I'm
Because I'm pretty sure your popularity would have got you to that position.
Yeah, but if I'm in that position or got there, somebody else is writing for me.
Somebody else is writing for you on this show.
So what? If that nigga ever come out trying to play me, bro, I'm gonna want to hurt that nigga too.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, this industry shit go, bro.
But then you can have somebody like a Quentin Miller that's like, oh, listen, man, I was just working with the guy. Like, I ain't writing anything. He nice too. We just work together.
Alright.
You know what I mean? You might get somebody. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because I just finished watching the Wu-Tang American Saga again. And I love that story that come up. Like,
Yeah, all them niggas wanted to be rappers, bro.
but beefing at the same time, and then just, you gotta go to the one dude that's really, like, brings everything together. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, yeah. The dude streaked on the field in the NFL game.
Yeah, man, with pink something on. Niggas be crazy. It's COVID out here. You out here streaking.
Did you see?
Amazing.
Did you see?
What?
After the game?
What?
Everybody out there COVID free.
Yo, it was no social distancing.
So no bags. I saw a couple kissing, tonguing. I don't even think there was a couple. I think it was 2 strangers. Like, come here.
I felt like I was catching coronavirus.
Yeah, there was just cops sitting on the sidewalk like this, just looking at people. I'm like, yo, we in a different world, right? They not in America. That's not America.
Nah, this is a pandemic. That shit is everywhere in the world. They're not on a different planet. They are on Earth.
On Wakanda, bro. Them niggas is not playing.
So they ain't have nothing roped off, nothing taped off. I couldn't believe it.
That shit is crazy. Yeah.
I thought it was very disrespectful for Tom Brady to be up there holding his 7 Super Bowl chip and 6 MVP.
My nigga snapshotted when he was like this weekend in the gold thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they snapshotted at a certain point. It's Patrick Mahomes running from what the fuck? Niggas is stupid.
My son was trying to get out of there, man.
But yeah, man, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all wildin'.
Yeah, man. We need to just air spray mad disinfectant over Tampa right now. Just air spray the whole vaccine over
You're
there.
saying today was also Sandra Bland's birthday. She'd have been 34.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Forever.
Yeah, man. But you got anything else you want to do for the people, man? That's all I really have for today. You know what I mean? Just wanted to get together with the homies.
At the We Go Hard event, at a very nice location this weekend. And the event was dope. Shout out to City, shout out to Troy, shout out to Clip, shout out to Ty, you know, shout out to Steams.
Alright, see?
You know, or
I take that shit back, man. I take that conversation back when we was talking about Shad Moss, man. Look at this nigga latest tweet. Now I know this might sound crazy.
there you go.
But after I drop my last album,
His next album or
the next album will be his last album. I will focus on my TV and film career and joining at WWE. It's been a lifelong childhood dream to wrestle in WWE. Fuck it, I don't think he should take over the BET.
That's your man. Let him run the channel and drop the videos. You don't have wrestling ads in the beginning of all them shit. That's your man, though.
Just for back shot.
That's what I be talking about. What is he talking about, bro? What your man doing? You can't just chill. You can't relax, right? You seen him this weekend with the shorty Africa Banks?
What?
The busted chick?
What happened?
She threw a Henny shot back and he was up.
Oh!
Niggas is mad. Corny extra.
Like he never seen shit like that?
Son, bro. You know he's seen better than that. That's the problem. You doing mad extra shit for attention. I hate that attention. Clout cocaine shit, man. But like I was saying, shout out to We Go Hard, man. We back. Get the VOD. Damn, I wish I could put the link somewhere.
Put it in the description.
Put it in the description. If it's still up, by that time you can still get the VOD, watch the 5 classic battles from that night. Like I said,
in the description or the comments. Just comment.
Okay. Like I said, man, it was great. You want to see this? I'm gonna check it out after this. After my phone charge, of course, and the stock market closes. Yeah, let them claps go for that. And that's it, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Nick Cannon got his job back with wildn. How you feel about that?
Because he apologized. Yeah, he don't do it.
He did apologize, but I think it's because he also went and he put footwork in and he spoke to people of that race and did his thing.
Yeah, that's what you think. That's how
I think it has something to do with that apology
you think
too.
that's how it went?
I just think that if you
Let me
get
turn
to
Ted over here.
if you
Sorry,
get to
Ted.
know somebody,
Look at Ted real quick.
you might understand where they coming from. Yes or no?
What you think, Ted? Ted said no.
I mean that's a Bible head, so.
Ted said nah though. See? Nah. So, that nigga apologized after he said the shit he said. And they put that black man on punishment.
Don't do that.
Why not?
That's not the truth.
So what you said is the truth because you just know it's the truth, right?
No.
So why my shit saying what I'm saying can't be the truth? Why your truth? Why this shit can't be true and my shit can't be true?
Your
Right.
perception can't be true. It could. But
I think it
don't
is.
think it was that.
Bro, I think he apologized and they called him
He
in.
did apologize.
They called him in to talk to them, like you saying, and they let him know.
Nah,
Not on
they
some
let him
chastising shit, but like, hey, you was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to sit down for a while.
Man, fuck them.
Don't say nothing else crazy or it's chopped for you. Don't say nothing. You ain't seen the candidate saying anything since then, bro.
Yes.
Then. Like,
He did episodes of his podcast.
I didn't say he ain't do no episodes of his podcast.
And he said shit like that in the same vein. Son, they can't.
He said the shit. He said the same shit.
I'm just saying he still was having that conversation.
Bro, he was doing that before, but what he said was
I didn't even think what he said that time was that crazy. We spoke about it.
You're not Jewish, bro.
No, but we part of a minority is the
so
same
what?
thing.
But you're not them. You're not gonna take the shit that in the same, and vice versa. You know this, bro.
I understand what
but
what I'm saying is that I don't think what he said.
You offended your bosses, bro.
I mean, that's a different story. That's a different story. So, if you offend your boss, then he could say what he want to say in the terms that he's gonna say it. The boss, like, listen, I don't want you working here for a while because
you gotta sit down. That's how I think it went.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I don't think it went like that, but why you phrase shit sometimes, I be having to be like, this nigga, no, nigga. You with the
what?
Other words.
What? That he on punishment?
Yeah, shit
so
like
what's
that.
suspension? You like suspended better?
It's the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like.
Should I say suspension for you?
Because I think that's his show, right? If they didn't have the rights to it, he'd have still been.
Man, listen, them niggas couldn't find nobody to replace that man either. Let's not do that.
Nobody was gonna replace.
Let's not act like.
But then that's the power. So then, it goes both ways. Balance of power.
I think too. I don't think it was to replace him. I think it was to keep it going while his ass was on punishment.
But then my conversation.
Like, yo, DC, you want to hold it down till your man come back? Nah.
But then that was my conversation when we first had that conversation was, how come we can't do it? Because we don't got no power? Because when y'all do shit to us, we can't put y'all on punishment?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And yes, I understand that part. Yeah,
and once we understand that instead of questioning it, then shit can be better.
Better how?
Because then you put the right people in power and you fight for power. Just with the same shit that Joe is preaching about. That's why I love that he is the spearhead in the industry that I'm partaking in. You see what I'm saying? So once people acknowledge that and know it and can act on it, I mean, then you can act on it. But until then, you just like, yo, they in power and they do that. Yeah, they are. If we would do the same shit. Bro, we will do shit that works out for us.
Yeah, but
that they find is the shit that they do isn't wrong. You understand what I'm saying? We would make sure that doesn't happen. And I speak to all aspects of it, not like politics, employment, all that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. But until we have that in the right representation, because then we got some of us like this that's whiter than them. Yeah. And that is the problem. So when there's nothing that's relatable, then everything, they just scared and they standoffish to it because they don't understand. It's like, you get that, bro. Yeah. So yeah, bro. It's different if what you going through at work, if a nigga like me was in that position. And you telling me what you telling me, I'm like, yo, I gotta go do what I gotta do before you kick. Till I gotta deal with it on another level. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying.
And he understood what I was saying. That's why he sent me home. Like,
right.
I understand what you mean because it feels like something is going on with you personally. So it's like, yeah, but yeah, I guess.
So,
shout out to McKenna.
I don't know. He was on punishment, now he's back. So it's probably gonna come out there, he's gonna be bouncing around and like he never was gone. And they're gonna joke about it.
It's gonna be better than ever.
Yeah, they're gonna joke about it. So it's cool. It's all right. You think people gonna fuck with it though? Yes.
Yeah. I was just watching it last night.
I think people miss Wild now.
That shit is a staple.
People miss Wild now. Yeah. It's cool. Shout out to Nick Cannon. Welcome back, champ.
Back to the world. About to get up out of here, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Jared Allen was in the Hall of Fame induction too.
He's in?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I forgot
That's what's up. I feel like I watched all
say,
these
Jim
things,
Jones,
man.
explain this shit to me, my G's. Nigga Jim Jones said, I told you to watch the Drip Report. I told you Jack was going to spin the block. I told you he was going to spin the block. Gang, you ain't listen. You got to watch the Drip Report. Yeah, it wasn't no snow fight during that one, though.
Well, yes, it was. Yeah, that shit wasn't nothing. That just was a cover up.
Yeah, it was light work. You know what I mean? But we about to get up out of here, y'all. You got anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Already did. You just ran it back. Remixed it.
Alright, cool. So for Thedoncore,
Yo.
Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. We back at y'all soon, man. Holla at us. One love. Peace.